Holy shizballs. This game hit me harder than anything has in years, and I'm not joking. This demo freaked me out so much, I genuinely had tears in my eyes at one point. Not because it's sad, but because the tension and the fear and the immersion were that intense. The realism in the gunplay and the movement was incredible, almost too authentic for my own good, and yet, for most of the time in this demo, I had no idea what the hell I was supposed to be doing. I was confused, paranoid, and scared of literally everything that moved, and even some things that didn't. Welcome to Sim UK, where we chase ultimate realism. Let's break this game down. Active Matter is a realistic military extraction shooter set inside a collapsing multiverse. A series of unstable quantum zones where physics get bent out of shape and everything inside wants you dead. You drop into these zones, scavenge through desks, lockers and cupboards for anything that might be useful. And you fight hostiles, both AI and human, and try to extract before the entire dimension crumbles around you. The core setup is simple, on paper. You pick a mission, load your gear, dive in, gather resources, survive, and get out. In practice, it's an absolute pressure cooker. Every sound, every shadow, every flicker of light feels like a threat. There were moments where I honestly wanted to turn around and sprint back to the extraction point immediately. The demo is limited, capped progression, restricted mission depth, a few major features locked behind the full release, but even in this short slice the potential is more than obvious. The real-world weapon handling is a big part of it. Reloading and switching mags, reloading bullets into empty ammo clips, everything has weight and consequence. And while the whole multiverse is collapsing around you, and that adds a surreal layer vibe, the moment-to-moment experience stays surprisingly grounded and incredibly realistic. Was just about how absorbing the gameplay was. The level of realism and the immersion, despite the bizarre setting, is instant and outstanding. You want immersion? This is immersion. I got attacked by shadows, rose bushes, statues, soldiers. It felt like the world was actively hunting me. The environments are incredibly well designed. Every location looks unique and dangerous in its own way, and the atmosphere pushes you into a constant level of caution. The audio design is equally brilliant too. You hear every footstep, every metallic clink, every distant anomaly shift. It's one of those rare demos where the sound alone can make you freeze in fear. The sense of survival then is huge. Scavenging actually feels valuable, not just a filler. Reloading the magazines manually is just fantastic and leaves you incredibly vulnerable. The choice of equipment, weapons and upgrades is just impressive. Even in this limited build, the number of options you have is insane. And honestly, multiplayer in this system, that in itself would be insane, but in the best possible way. But it wasn't a flawless experience for me, I'll be honest. I had almost no idea what I was doing half the time. The game didn't explain to me my objectives clearly enough, and there's very little guidance once you're out in the zone, especially about what the orbs are that you've collected and what they're actually for. In a game this intense, some hand-holding at the start wouldn't hurt. I'd like to see a training area for people like me to really get to grips with what's going on. Now, I'll be honest, I'm all about immersion, and I was immersed so much, so quickly, I was on the very edge. As such, I probably didn't explore the demo as deeply as I wanted to. It constantly feels like something's about to leap out at you from the walls, and while the demo shows huge potential, it's a little bit short and some of the key features are perhaps missing. This again lends back to the fact that I wasn't 100% sure what it was I was trying to do. Which means that you only really get a tiny taste of what the full experience might become. Having said that, the taste and experience of what might be coming is incredibly positive. I think this is going to be the best game of 2025, and it may well dominate through to 2026. Question is, does the sci-fi element detract from the realistic feel and the realistic audio and the realistic gun management? Do the two work together? My humble opinion is yes, but then some people are not going to be drawn towards the horror and sci-fi elements of it, which might put them off, which would be a huge shame, because the realism aspect that they're looking for, tactical shoot-em-ups, I haven't seen it done as well as this in many games. This is really exceptional. So, the active meta demo was one of the most intense and genuinely frightening experiences that I've had in a long, long time. The level of realism is outstanding, the immersion is top tier and instant, and the atmosphere is so thick you can practically feel it crushing you as the entire environment falls in upon itself. But the game needs a clearer introduction. I think it needs better explanations for systems and resource management, and the early game should perhaps give players a bit more structure before throwing them into the void. Despite these few niggly elements of the game, I am giving this 9 out of 10. It was a brilliant demo with phenomenal potential. My recommendations to the devs, though, are as follows. Please, 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 don't make me play this all on my own again. It's very, very scary. On a serious note, please give us more clarity at the start, just enough to understand what we're working toward and what to do with these orbs and how to extract this stuff from these objects. Equally, I think it would be nice if we had a little training area other than the shooting range where we can really get used to the systems that are in play. Reloading ammo clips is a fantastic mechanic, but I found it a little bit clunky. I think it could possibly be a little bit more intuitive. And finally, please devs, please, please, please take this fantastic game that you've created, get rid of all the sci-fi stuff and make a realistic World War II game with this level of detail. I am begging you, it would be incredible. Finally, if you're a realism addict like I am, then this is absolutely worth trying. If you're easily scared, maybe have someone nearby to hold your hand. If you want a more honest, no BS review, please join Sim UK Reviews. Links below.
Yo, we ain't playing games, we bringing the truth. Sim UK Reviews, letting you know what to do. Here at Sim UK we simulate reality. Ultimate realism, that's our duality. No fake reviews, you know we keep it right. Fact-based honesty, shining bright at night. We dive into details, uncover the facts. With the bass lined up and feel the groove that stacks. Electric guitar riffs cutting through the noise, bringing real talk to the savvy consumer's choice. Got to talk, we also slick, you're bound to succeed. You want the truth, we're the ones you need. No gimmicks, no lies, just the highs and the lows. Positives, negatives, man, everybody knows. Fellow Sim fans, gather round, don't you fret. Sim UK Reviews, the best you'll get. We keep it real, never selling out. With a British flair, that's what we're about. Yeah, too many fake reviews floating on YouTube, but here in our world, there's no room for fools. We got your back, consumer loyalty's our game. When it comes to the truth, we'll always bring the flame. Proud and critical, standing tall with pride. With every review, you're on this ride. We lay it all down, show you what's great. Ditching the fakes, we're sealing your fate. Fellow Sim fans, gather round, don't you fret. Sim UK Reviews, the best you'll get. We keep it real, never selling out. With a British flair, that's what we're about. Yeah, here's your reality check. We're in this together, unpacking the truth, no matter the weather. Our allegiance is crystal clear, we're with you for sure. In the world of Sim right, let's take this flight. With every review we're ready to ignite. Positives and negatives laid out on the floor. Trust in Sim UK, we got plenty in store. No fake ratings,